Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Blastmaster, this is Redgal. We're on stage 4, Sewers. Just did our first big backtrack with Hover, after we got Hover. That's right, we don't have a map yet, so we won't actually be able to tell where to go. I'm just gonna start off with the same basic path as the original game and try not to get horribly murdered by this thing, apparently. Apparently that was worth it somehow. So in the original game, this is this is the locked door. Which the original special item for this game was just a key. I believe this one we're gonna get something else along the way based on exploration. Although I could be wrong. So this level's always been a little frustrating. It's kind of hard to navigate certain parts of it. Okay. So you can walk between these, but you can't walk over the open parts. Just a power-up room. Unfortunately, it feels like there's more of these as the game goes on. Which, if we're doing our job right, we shouldn't be needing them. We've got that, now that we've got that power guard, it's a lot easier to just stay above, or stay at full gun power. And that's really the only reason you should need, So really the only reason you should need those rooms is to regain gun power. And enter the most annoying section in the original game. Besides maybe World 8. Okay. So we want to go left to explore first, I suppose? Okay, unfortunately I'm not seeing anything, so let's go over to the right next. Well, we could check down here quick. that just loops. That's not what I was trying to do. It's really easy to accidentally use hover like that. Okay, so we're gonna try going up here. Okay. I hope this one has something of substance, because it's a bigger level. Looks like a bigger level. I may need to swap to shield at some point here against these enemies if we're on narrow enough hallways, but I think we're doing okay right now. Mini-boss. So we're probably gonna get something worthwhile here. We'll see what if it's Cadwell snack time. Okay, so this is gonna be one of those rush of regular enemies, not one of the traditional bosses. Okay, alternate shot for the tank instead of the laser. Let's do a quick dip back in here. I'm not sure. I want to see how much I missed. Because I'm guessing it's nothing. We got the power up. We're at max. There's not going to be more in there, I don't think. So if we do over here, we've got maximum as an option now. It shoots a wide beam. So the cool part with this is, well, the downside is it doesn't go through walls. The advantage is you can hit stuff that's on the ground, I believe. That was awful. I'm not sure if I like this better than the laser. Very nice enough to give you some water there in case you missed that jump. Yeah, this is the first level where you actually have to get out of the tank a bit more. I hadn't noticed that before. That's a really cool way to do that. It just makes your HUD at the top transparent instead of completely getting rid of it. Huh. I'm assuming this isn't gonna break it either. Okay. So there must be a power that we're gonna be able to get to break those, because there's a door past it. A breakable wall. Or maybe I should try some other weapons, I suppose, but... Aha! Should have experimented with that earlier. That was very sudden. Try to be fancy. That's unfortunate. Let's see what we find here. So with the Reflect, while you've got that little green sphere up around you when it first activates, you get a sudden, or you get extra damage bounced back instead of the normal projectile. So that was the timing on that, the reason for the timing on that. Oh my gosh, this sounds awful. Darn it. already been in this room, haven't I? Hope whatever's in here is worth it. I mean, I did need the gun recharge, but... Okay, so it looks like down in the bottom left, there's another exit. Let's see if that's a thing. I'm kind of expecting... okay. Yep. Waterworks, my mistake, not sewer, waterworks. Okay. That was a mistake. I'm gonna get wrecked. Actually, that ended up working out better than I expected. So we should at least be able to get a good idea of the layout now, which is a nice improvement. Okay. Moving on. So, we can see the map now. It's basically just a few large rooms. I'm guessing from this, we're going to want to go... we should be able to continue down, and then come back up through the other way. I believe. So, one of the nice things about this is you do get sub-weapon power back, which I think I mentioned before. The downside is that because they're shared, you can end up having to sit and wait to get that actually working. Let's do a quick check on what's over here. I think it's, yeah, another spot you need a key for, so it's basically a shortcut to get back. Huh. I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go down here, and I can always hover back out. Okay. Okay. See what this one is? This one was labeled as, I think, a red. Okay. Okay, so that one is there to make sure you have enough gunpowder to get fire. To get through that blue blocks, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see what this boss is. Spark Salamander. Messed up a little there. I didn't realize how much damage I was taking, how fast I was taking that damage, so. Spark Tackle. Dash attack for the tank, basically. We're gonna pop back in quick. I didn't do a lot of exploring in this place, and I feel like it's a good opportunity to quick go check here and see if there's any more gun power that I can get out of it. There we go. I wish there was a better way to tell the timing on that when you first entered a room. Like if it automatically went right when you entered the room, just so you'd have the timing down. Okay, this one was marked with a... forward. This one was marked with a different symbol, not the red boss symbol. Which makes me think it's gonna have... I think this is gonna be one of the ones with the health up. Which is fine, I still like those. Okay. Go. Life up. Very much a thing that was not in the original game, and something I'm very grateful for. Good addition by the remake. The original game you got, you know, your 8 health, you had 3 lives, and 2 continues. When you lost a life, you came back at certain points in the stage, like a normal platformer. And when you lost all your lives and continued, you started at the beginning of the stage and had to start the entire stage over. Okay, that was kind of cool. Oh, good. So this is going to be the boss and the key, which it looks like in this version you use the tank. Riverroll. We are getting wrecked so far. Yep, that just happened. First death, I think. So we're gonna go to... Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the dash because I feel like that added mobility is gonna help dodge its attacks. There we go. Went from the first death we had to a near perfect. Once we had that initial swap. Okay, mutants might be after something. Let's get over there as quickly as we can. Oh! Yep, we're switching that. I was wondering about it, but I hadn't really noticed enough to confirm it. That wave shot, or the wide shot rather, is taking sub-weapon power to use. The laser does not. Okay. I think we went right here. Okay. Security card. So that is a one-way gate. These enemies are the lower powered ones, apparently. The pink ones are the ones that take more hits. So that's good to keep in mind. That was a thing from the original game. I wasn't sure they were keeping it. Okay, so we want to go up. That was not up. In fact, that was the opposite of up. Which I believe we should be able to go pretty straight up here. Oh my gosh. That was just a bad situation. Oh, water is so awful. I hope we don't have any more water coming up. Okay, so in order to get this security door open, we have to find the lock, which means we have to go out with Jason alone, which apparently means taking that blind jump that used to be easy, and there's apparently a spot where it's not. And apparently it doesn't take much. Wow. I knew we didn't have much room as far as falling with Jason went, but that was ridiculous. I'm gonna guess, yeah. So we have to catch that ladder. I'm gonna guess it's right here, yep. Okay. Through the waterworks, out of the water, into Area 5. The man-made sea. This is gonna suck. Getting a signal from a chip that seems like it could help with getting Sophia through the sea. I guess I'll have to dive in there and go fetch it myself. So, I was obviously aware that that was already the next level. Hopefully some of you got the joke. We're gonna wrap up here. Stage 5 in the original game is my least favorite. Stage 4 is the one that's the hardest to navigate. I always get lost. Stage 5, I know exactly where I'm going, I just die a lot. And it's miserable the whole time. I think this version's a little better, because they made a lot of improvements that are quality of life type upgrades. But this, I'm not looking forward to it. So, we're gonna wrap up here for now. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.